To call today's $350 million grant huge for the Permian Basin would be an understatement. It gives Summit Energy the capital needed to build a coal-fired power plant that will trap carbon dioxide emissions and sell them to the local oil and gas industry.
This is something that has need to happen for the world, and now it's going to happen right here in Odessa, Texas.
And Odessa stands to benefit from 1,200 to 2,000 construction jobs and 150 permanent positions expected to be created. Geologist Hoxie Smith quotes an estimate of $146 million in economic benefit for the basin.
This is a big deal. FutureGen was a big effort, but a big disappointment when we didn't get it. Truth of the matter is, this plant will use a newer technology of generating electricity from coal than the FutureGen plants would have.
The plant will likely end up here in Penwell. However, Gary Vest of Odessa's Economic Development Corporation believes this land in Odessa is another strong possibility.
In the Flint Hills area, we've got all the infrastructure. Water, sewer, electricity. We've already got the rail spurs there.
The grant comes as part of $979 million in federal stimulus funding for clean coal projects across the country.
We can learn to burn coal in as near zero emission way possible, which this plant does.
You know, this whole administration's been against, some of the exploration that we need to do in this country. But this will help us get a lot of that oil out of the ground here in the Permian Basin.
But why was West Texas chosen?
This is probably the only place in the United States where we have such a demand for CO2.
It's a great time for the Permian Basin that puts FutureGen in the past and turns what was being called New Gen into Now Gen.
It's bringing green energy that everybody wants right now. The dollars that will be spent here will filtrate throughout the Permian Basin.